Terry.
And I'm Kate.
This morning we're going to take you through a powerful Vinyasa flow. So please come down to your seat at the front of your mat and take Baddha Konasana with your legs extended so that you're not really working your hips in this first pose. And draw your soles of your feet together. So you've got a diamond shape. Separate your toes and then just fold easily and slowly and luxuriously and find your edge and stay there and breathe deeply. Take a couple good deep inhales and exhales here. Just noticing how you feel as the breath inflates and leaves your body. Noticing any places that you need to extend your breath, your compassion. Come up to a seat. Place your feet at hips distance apart or wider. Bring your hands behind your hips and then just take a couple of windshield wiper moves here to let that go. Open up through the sides of your body. Lift your heart. Just let it be organic. Come back through to a bit of a crossed leg so that you can come through to tabletop. And take some cats and cows, inhaling and exhaling. Again, always being organic here, letting your body wake up or release stress depending on what time of day you're practicing. Pressing into your hands, pressing into the tops of your feet. Getting really grounded so that you can lift up and away from your base. Come back to neutral and press back to a short down dog. Reach your right hand over underneath you to the outside of your left leg, anywhere you can along your lower leg, and then just let your right shoulder dip, look underneath your left armpit. Feel this really nice stretch. Press into your left hand. Good, come back to center and take it to the other side. Again, just letting your hand fall where it does. You can bend your left leg generously if you like. Gets you a little deeper in there. Letting each pose be inspired by the inhale, going a little deeper on the exhale. Back to center, extend your down dog a bit. Walk it out if you'd like, find stillness. Set your dristi at the back of your mat or up the back wall. Find softness in your elbows and your knees. Pull your belly button up and in towards your heart, Uddiyana Bandha. Take lots of little baby steps up to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. Generous bend in your legs. Allowing your upper body to waterfall down towards your mat, head to drop. Come to a halfway lift, fold, and rise. Reach up high. Oh, yeah. Bow, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in. High plank, breathe out. Shift your weight back and forth. The next time you find yourself fourth, come to a low plank or your belly. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or fly to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Bow. Half half lift, chaturanga. Elbows grazing your side body. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe in. Empty. One more, just like that. Feet to hands. Half lift. Fold. Rise. Bow. Half lift. Vinyasa. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Open your mouth, let it go. Step or fly to the top of your mat. Half lift, fold, sit low, Utkatasana. Your weight is in your heels. Inner thighs rolling towards each other. Core and heart lifted. Drishti set. Thumbs back. Pinkies reaching towards each other. That's your pinky fingers. Reach up. Bow, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in. Chaturanga or down dog anytime you want to. Right foot steps to a warrior one. Sit down into it. See how low you can get your right thigh. Making sure your knee never pops out over your right ankle. Press into the back edge of your left foot. Reach up and back. And hands to your mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Same thing. Play with it. Sit down into it. Find your deepest warrior, different every day. Inhale, reach up and back. Hands to your mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step or fly to the top of your mat, half lift, fold, Utkatasana, one big breath in, bow, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in, Vinyasa. Up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, Vinyasa. Up dog, down dog, left side, warrior one, Vinyasa. Up dog, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Step or fly to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold, Utkatasana. Bow. Half lift, Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Warrior one. Up and back. Hands to your mat. Float. Up dog. Down dog. Left side. And float. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Woo. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Now take your left hand behind you and open up again. Some of you can take your right hand underneath you and find a bind. If you find a bind, open up to the sidewall. to warrior two. Woo-hoo. Reverse and flow. Up dog, down dog. Left side, warrior one, warrior two. Really find your best warrior two. Your best warrior two for today. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take that half bind. And then if you have it, take the full bind. Opening up your heart, taking your drishti up to the side wall or the ceiling over your right shoulder. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow. Good. Toes to touch. Short stance. Right leg to the sky. Stay or flip. Some of you might have a wheel here. Come back over to high plank. Right hand down, side plank. Bring your left arm underneath you and open up. And underneath you and open up. Keeping your hips nice and high. One more time. Underneath you and open up. High plank, down dog. Or go through Vinyasa as Kate is. Left leg to the sky. Bend, stack, open. Stay or flip. Press down into your feet. They're hips distance apart to lift your hips. Come back over. Left side, side plank. Underneath you with your right arm. And up. And underneath. And up. And underneath. And up. High plank, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, knee to nose, hug it in, come forward onto your hands, step through to a crescent lunge. Back toes coming straight ahead, heel nice and high on your back leg. Sit down into it. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a breath in and twist right. With inhales, extend the crown of your head. With exhales, twist open. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find length. One more twist. Come back to crescent. And flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Left leg high. Knee to nose. Come forward onto your hand. And then let's step through crescent lunge. Hug your thighs towards each other to stabilize your base. Hands to heart center. Bit forward. Twist left. Use your inhales and exhales to open up here. Good, come back to center. This time just step forward into an Utkatasana. Hands to heart center again, twist right. Your goal here is to keep your knees together, your hips lower than your heart, and the weight in your heels. Yeah, you can open up your wings if you like. Now come ahead and bow. Come ahead and bow. Shake your peace fingers around your big toes. Pull up, halfway lift, fold. Come back to Utkatasana. Hands to heart center, twist left. Sit low. Press your palms together or open your wings. Fold, this time gorilla, feet hips distance apart, hands underneath your feet, toes tickling your wrists. Let your upper body go. Okay, we're going to do our first crow of Yoga Girl, so come down into Malasana. Squat. Good. Now, you have an option to stay here, or you can just bring your hands down, tip forward, place your weight in your hands, draw your knees up into your armpits, bring your feet together, press down to lift even a toe off your mat, and step back. Good. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Ha. Breath in. Breath out. Step or fly to the top of your mat. Half leg lift. Fold. Rise up. Eagle on the right. Right leg over. Right arm under. Nice flat back against like an imaginary wall. Hips drop, elbows lift. Press into your left foot for stability. We're going to make a transition into dancer. So left arm reaches high, right hand reaches back to grab your inner ankle, and you're there. Option to work your left fingertips down to your mat and open up into a bound dancer. And then gradually coming back up. This is the time to play with balance. Let the chips fall where they may. Left leg over, left arm under, eagle. You really want to set your drishti softly and focus on your breath. And those are two really nice ways to stabilize and find balance. And how does that translate off your mat? Set your gaze, where are you going? Breathe into whatever life's giving you. Okay, let's give this dancer. Right arm up. Left hand grabs the inside of the left ankle or your foot. And just take your time. Again, breath and drishti. Maybe finding bound dancer. Bend that bottom knee. Open up. And bring yourself back up to Samastiti He. It's just like a I got this pose. Strong, powerful. Reach up, breathe in. Bow, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in. Vinyasa. Up dog. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. High plank. Low plank. You can come to your knees for this series. High plank. downward facing dog. High, low, high, down dog. I'll model the knee pose that I want you to do. Down, high, and then your down dog will be on your knees. Low, high, down dog. High, low, high, down dog. As always, if this becomes challenging for you, take a break, come to child's pose, get ready to come back and join us. We're going to do 2 more. And high, best one. Low, high, downward facing dog. Good. All right, now lower all the way down to your belly. Come into Sphinx pose. Your ribs can be as low as feels good for your low back. This is a pose that really stresses your low back. If you still feel a twinge that's deeper than you want in your low back, clench your thighs. And notice how that takes some of the work out of your low back. Again, in this pose, as in every pose, lift your core towards your heart. Now, we're going to try something a little different. Press into your palms, lift your elbows. And lower down. Let's take bow. Reach around, grab either one ankle or both. You can do this one-sided and come on up. So if you were doing a one-sided bow, you'd be like this. And then we'll do 2 so that the people that are doing it half at a time can get the other side. So come on down. Come back up. You're pressing into your thighs to lift up and away. Finding length, reaching the crown of your head forward and your heels and your shins back. Let's take one more big breath in and all the way down. Belly Savasana. Windshield wipers. Okay, hands underneath your low ribs, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come onto your back. And now your back's nice and warmed up for bridge. Feet, knees, trying to say 3 things at once. Bring your middle finger towards your ankles, or your heels, and just let them graze there. That's about the distance you want. Knees over ankles, and then press up. Now this is happening with the strength of your legs. Heart opening up, collarbones opening up, chin coming towards your chest. And come down. Option to make the second one a wheel. Use your legs, use your shoulder blades drawing together. Press down to lift up and away. Breathe into it. And slowly come down. Find Supta Baddha Konasana, or take your feet to the edges of your mat and knock your knees together. Whichever one feels better for you. Let your breath deepen. Notice how you feel. You've created this feeling by rolling out your mat, choosing to practice. Stay with us. Okay, find happy baby. Find stillness or rock side to side. you're pulling on your feet, and at the same time you're pressing your feet back against your hands for the opposition that's so nice in yoga. Good. Set up your bicycle. Excuse me. And bring your elbows to your knees. You can go really slowly here. Actually, slowly is more challenging. So bringing your elbow to your knee rather than drawing your knee any closer than hip distance. Just find that twist that comes by really engaging your core, flexing your feet. Try not to wobble too much side to side. Try to keep your hips really square. So we're having a slow bike ride today, like you're really pressing up a hill. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a nice, well-deserved hug. Knees drawn right down into your chest, feet flexed. And then you have the option to stay here and take a figure 4, or come on forward into your half pigeon. So I'll stay in figure 4. Kate will demonstrate half pigeon, right leg forward, left leg straight back, right foot flexed to protect your right knee. And if it's parallel to the front of the mat, you've got really open hips. Otherwise, bring your foot back as much as you need to so that you don't feel anything that you don't want to feel in that right knee. Then just surrender to breath. If you're where I am, you can use your exhale to press your right elbow into your right thigh to open up your hip. And then you can use your inhale to draw your left knee in a little bit closer. So you're always playing with the pose by using your breath to deepen it. Okay, go ahead and change sides. If you're where I am, you can just hug your knees into your chest. Kate's going to lift her right leg and then stack open to release her hip. And then you simply change sides. They're not going to feel the same. One side's more open than the other. Just breathe into it. Use your inhales and exhales to surrender this pose, to allow yourself to feel what you feel, and to stay. Making your way out of this pose, taking your counter if you're in half pigeon. And then making your way to a seat for Paschimottanasana with your legs extended in front of you. Flex your toes back towards your face, bend your knees as much as you need to, and fold forward. Sending your hips back, sending the crown of your head forward, and then tucking your chin into your chest. Release. Breathe. You're on the downhill. Everything's going to feel so, so good from here on out. You've made it this far. Stay for the reward. Roll up slowly. Legs up the wall or shoulder stand. Shoulder stand on your shoulders, not your neck. Shoulder standers, send your heels toward the front of the room and notice how that engages your upper arms. Good. Plow is an option. Knees to ears. Nice deep breaths here. Roll all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Extend your legs out in front of you. Hug your right knee into your chest. Take it across your body for a spinal twist. Make sure both shoulder blades are planted on the mat. Drishti is at the ceiling or to the right. It's whatever feels better on your neck. Back to center. Keep those deep breaths flowing, change sides. Take your time. Enjoy this opening. Notice how you feel. Mind, body, spirit, all connected, all working together. Back to center. Shavasana. Let go. Now if you can, really stay here. Close your eyes. Allow your body to settle down into your mat. Stay for 3, 4, 5 minutes if you can. When you're ready to go, hug your knees in, roll to your right. Press yourself up to a seat with your eyes closed. Sit up nice and tall at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Thumbs to forehead center. Namaste. Hit subscribe if you like us. Hit the little bell. It'll give you notifications of our next video. Have a great day.